What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, January 15th. Oh my gosh, today is going to be a very exciting video because a lot of things are happening with Bitcoin and dog Bitcoin. And this is all due in regards to the political climate that's happening within the US. You do know that President Trump is going to have his inauguration on January 20th, but other things are at play. We're going to talk about inflation numbers that have just recently come out as of today, which has reflected very positively on the Bitcoin price. Also, executive orders that President Trump is going to enable once he's in office. That's also going to be a tribute to Bitcoin and dog Bitcoin's price. And a couple other things that we need to see is how Bitcoin has been performing against all other asset classes. Then I want to share with you that recent sell-off by BlackRock was actually a fake out. And after that, I want to share with you that we actually haven't seen this major God candle or parabolic move that dog Bitcoin has or is about to experience. Because I'm going to compare dog Bitcoin to Floki, dog with hat, Bonk, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. The reason I'm bringing all these up is because you want to see how they performed against Bitcoin's price. You'd be surprised that right now dog is in line to be the next parabolic move, and everybody's going to be talking about dog. So with that said, let's go and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Okay, so dog Bitcoin right now is around 530 million market cap, and it did hit as high as 550 million just as of this morning. We did experience a recent fake out dip, which was right around here at 480 million market cap. So that was a complete fake out, but we need to talk about Bitcoin because right now it's around 99,000. So remember, not too long ago, we were roughly at around $89,000 to $90,000, and that was a huge manipulated price movement, which could be due to leverage traders just trying to test the market. They know what's going on with Trump becoming in office, so they want to shake out the paper hands. They want to shake out the people that don't have long-term conviction or don't understand Bitcoin's basically performance level over these years, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But also, US inflation rises to 2.9%, which means that this is going to help Bitcoin's price, especially this year, because if inflation continues to rise, you'll see Bitcoin continue to be a hedge against inflation. This is why it's really important to get into hard assets such as Bitcoin, gold, the housing market. But for me, gold has been the best performing asset out of all those different categories, even the S&P 500. Now, in other news, President Donald Trump is going to create an external revenue service. Now, this is something that he's proposing. Okay, so with an external revenue service is basically they're going to oversight and overlook what's going on, not just with the IRS, right? But they want to make sure that they're not just taxing the people of the United States. Now they're going to look to foreign revenue services and tariffs and duties. So instead of charging or taking money away from the people within the United States, they want to look at the foreign partners and take money away from those different people and stop bleeding out the US economy, because his thing is make America great again. So that's what he's trying to do. So other things, he's going to issue executive orders related to the crypto policies on his first day in office. So we know that he's proposing that he's going to free Ross, but also he has a huge council of crypto advocates and leaders within the space within the US trying to make cryptocurrency and Bitcoin the center of the US. So making the US the center capital of the crypto capital of the world is his main goal. Now, a recent guest on Bloomberg Crypto was one of the leaders of the head of digital assets over at BlackRock. Now, you remember not too long ago, we saw from Arkham Intelligence that BlackRock was selling their Bitcoin ETFs while Fidelity was accumulating Bitcoin at the prices of around 90,000. Well, that was a complete fake out and manipulation in my personal perspective, because right now we're having the head of digital assets saying that we're in Bitcoin's early adoption, in the early stages. So whatever you're seeing on the sidelines, that's just noise. Okay, you need to focus on Bitcoin's fundamentals, which never change. There's only 21 million in supply, and everybody's trying to buy it across the world. It is the digital gold in the global aspect. And if you look at how Bitcoin's performed against all these other different assets, from preferred stocks, US cash, commodities, tips, gold, US growth, it's only been down 3 times since its existence, which is a great look on how it outperforms everything else in terms of hard assets and even stocks. Okay, so this is amazing that even defeats bonds for that matter. Now I want to get to the really fun part before we get into the charting and analysis, and that is studying the history of every meme coin that is a dog-based meme coin against Bitcoin's price. Now, every coin that I'm about to share with you, such as Floki, has shown you how much they've experienced in their parabolic run. Now, Floki compared to Bitcoin's price, okay, this is Floki to Bitcoin comparisons. So this reached over 800% at its all-time high. So this was its parabolic move. So it hit around an 800% gain. Now let's look at Dog Wifha, okay? Dog Wifha experienced a bigger gain, around 3 million%, which is right around here against Bitcoin's price. Now let's look at Bonk. Bonk experienced over a 30,000% gain against Bitcoin's price. Shiba Inu experienced nearly a 7.3 million% gain against Bitcoin's price. Now let's look at Dogecoin, the OG meme coin of meme coins. It experienced over 200,000% against Bitcoin's price. These are all parabolic moves. Now you must be wondering, how far has Dog experienced its gain with Bitcoin? Check this out. It actually hasn't experienced its parabolic bull run just yet. In fact, it's only up 22% against Bitcoin's price. So right now, what you're about to see is that soon, Dog, the leading meme coin and fungible token on Bitcoin, is going to experience what we've never seen before, which is a native fungible token on Bitcoin, a meme coin for that matter, experience a massive pump. Now, media isn't paying attention to this, and that's the thing. Media or mainstream media will not report anything unless it does something. But if it does something and the mainstream media does report it, that means you're too late. That means you just saw it after it pumped. So right now you need to get in before it pumps, before its parabolic run, and get in before you see these historical bull runs and parabolas that we've seen in the previous Dog coins. So this is why Dog was created, because it studied the other previous testnet meme coins of these Dog coins on these testnet chains that have low liquidity. And Dog decided, I'm going to capitalize it on Bitcoin, which has over $2 trillion in liquid market cap. So this is huge. And this is why we're seeing massive accumulation just over the past 24 hours, $16,000, $6,000, $23,000, $5,000. Even the top 100 wallets aren't even really selling it. In fact, a lot of them are either holding or accumulating just a little bit because they have a ton of these coins, so they're writing it out. Really, the only activity that you're really seeing are on the exchanges, which is BitGet, Gate.io, Mexi, CoinEx. And by the way, these are the only exchanges that we know publicly. We don't know any of these other ones that could be potentially another centralized exchange. But they're only selling around 1 million, 2 million, 4 million tokens. That's not really that much, ladies and gentlemen. That's like roughly around $30,000 to $40,000, maybe even less than that, even like $10,000. I mean, that's not much at all. Now let's look into the charting analysis, something that I'm very excited about. Now, something that you need to pay attention to is this, okay? Look at this specific chart. Now, I said earlier yesterday that we are possibly experiencing an ascending triangle. So right now we're trading sideways within this wedge. Sooner or later, it's gonna break out. Look at the RSI. Now, the RSI is telling us that we've hit a bottom right here, 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 and presently, currently, at this very moment, right here. Every time we meet that bottom, check this out. This green line shows us that we head into renewed strength every single time. So right now we're in line to do that exact same thing. Even on the MACD, we have bottomed out once again. We saw it back over here and then it slowly climbed up, which you saw right over here. It slowly climbed up and started coming back to life. We're seeing it happen again. But not only that, this blue line right here, which is going up and down, that's the January 20th date, which is when the inauguration for Donald Trump begins. So this could be the very beginning of where Dog price starts to reverse to the upside or trade sideways within this wedge. And if we trade sideways in this wedge, this could be roughly around 47 days, so a little bit over a month. But let's compare what we could see in the parabolic move in the first parabola for Dog. So I'm going to share with you these two different lines, okay? So this blue line right here, this is basically Dog's price that we could see maybe before May, which it could reach above $1.2 billion. Or you can wait a little longer and it could be Dogecoin's price, which could be around May as well, around almost close to $2 billion. And both of these, by the way, are based on January 20th, back in 2021, right? So I'm taking two different diagrams, two different bar patterns, and compare it to what Dog's price is right now. And it's going to be crazy volatile, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very exciting. And again, ladies and gentlemen, these are just my predictions, but nonetheless, I definitely think we're going to reach not only between $1 billion and higher, but possibly above $1.4 billion pretty soon. So this is why I say study Dog, study the charts, watch all the data on Twitter, on YouTube. People are sharing as much information as they can about this. This to me is the most bullish chart I've ever seen. I want you guys and girls to see what I'm seeing right now, but it's really up to you to decide what you're going to do. Don't get into this because I'm saying so. It may sound like, oh my God, Vincent's saying we're going to go into a bull market. No, please, there's going to be volatility. You're going to be shaken out multiple times. Look at this. We went to $1 billion over here, almost close to around $950 million. Then we took a massive retracement. Then we went back up to $999 million. Then we went back into a retracement. So it's never just a straight up rocket to the moon. Things happen where we pull back and it shakes you out. And all you had to do was hodl. And that's all I've been doing. It's just hodling through all of this and making it to new all-time highs. So ladies and gentlemen, it's really up to you to decide what you're going to do with the #1 meme coin on Dog Bitcoin. Don't forget, Dog Bitcoin has no centralized exchange listing. Zero, zilch. This is a huge catalyst event that's waiting to happen. But nonetheless, all this market cap that's happening with Dog Bitcoin is organic, grassroots, community base. And that just goes to show me how major this token really is. People are skipping all these testnet scam coins and VC-backed coins and insider allocation coins and coal and influencers pushing these specific coins. They're leaving those coins. They want to go to the free and fair movement, and that is Dog Bitcoin. So let me know your thoughts down below, your strategies, and I cannot wait to read them. So let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog on the Moon. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.